Eugene, one of the biggest questions this spring for the Oregon football program is which quarterback will be the backup to starter Justin Herbert, sophomore Braxton Burmeister or freshman Tyler Shough. If Saturday's annual spring game is any indicator of how things are going behind the scenes, my pick would be Shough. The true freshman from Chandler, Arizona, took fewer snaps than both Herbert and Burmeister on Saturday at Autzen Stadium, but he looked strong, completing 5 of 8 passes for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's going to be an interesting competition. They both showed today that they can be good football players for us this year, Oregon coach Mario Cristobal said. They can hit the deep ball, they're good with their feet, they have great pocket presence. In the spring game format, it was Team Thunder, offense, versus Team Lightning, defense, and using a calculated scoring formula, the offense won 59-34 before a crowd of 27,317. Herbert, a junior, struggled in the game, completing 12 of 21 passes for 126 yards, 1 touchdown and the game's only interception, which was returned 100 yards for a touchdown by senior linebacker Kalana Pelu. Obviously, Herbert is in no danger of losing his starting job, and if he stays healthy, he easily could be the best quarterback in the Pac-12 this season. Even with Herbert securely sitting in the starting spot, Cristobal said Burmeister and Shough remained competitive during spring practice. Oregon head coach Mario Cristobal, watches quarterback Braxton Burmeister during the Oregon Spring College football game Saturday, April 21, 2018, in Eugene, Oregon. Andy Nelson, the registered guard via AP. Photo, Andy Nelson, AP, they have the right mentality. They're competing. Cristobal said. The best part about their approach, they haven't just sat back and said, okay, well Justin's the guy, let's go compete for no. 2. Never been mentioned, it's never been brought up. They have to be the best player they can possibly be. Burmeister, who struggled in his 5 starts last season when Herbert went down with a broken collarbone, completed 7 of 12 passes for 64 yards and 1 touchdown. Burmeister's numbers were not terrible, but just like last season, he is much more comfortable with short passes. 25 of his 64 yards came on a touchdown pass to redshirt freshman wide receiver Jack Vecchi. That means his other 6 completions accounted for just 39 yards, an average of 6.5 yards. I'm not convinced Burmeister will ever be a Pac-12 caliber quarterback, and I know fans would rather not see him on the field. As for the quarterback struggles last season after Herbert got hurt, Cristobal said it was on the coaching staff. Injuries are going to happen, and can never enter a panic mode when a guy goes down, regardless of how good that player is, said Cristobal, who was co-offensive coordinator last season under former head coach Willie Taggart. The other part is, yeah, I know it was tough when Justin went down last year, we've got to do a better job as coaches. You have what you have, and when a guy goes down, you have to do a better job of having a plan. Shough looked much more comfortable Saturday than he did 2 weeks ago during a scrimmage at Portland's Franklin High School. Part of it could be weather, or the venue. Shough has good size at 6'5" and 202 pounds, and with a strong arm, he's not afraid to stretch the field with deep throws. Shough's young, but he can sling the rock. That's what I like about Tyler, said redshirt freshman wide receiver David Davis, who had 3 catches for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns, including 1 thrown by Shough. He's not scared to throw it up. The battle between Burmeister and Shough will continue through the summer. Unless Burmeister improves greatly during summer workouts, expect Shough to be no. 2 on the depth chart when the Ducks open the season. Sept. 1 against Bowling Green at Autzen Stadium. Live updates from the spring game. Final Thunder beat Lightning 59-34. Attendance. The spring game's attendance equals 27,317. Shough with another TD pass. Tyler Shough throws a 29-yard touchdown pass to Cyrus Habibi-Likio. Halftime. Thunder leads Lightning 47-28 at halftime. The big play of the first half was Kalana Pelu's 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. Herbert connects with Davis. Justin Herbert throws a 28-yard touchdown pass to David Davis. Burmeister throws TD. Braxton Burmeister throws a 25-yard touchdown pass to Jack Vecchi. Verdell scores again. CJ Verdell scores his second touchdown run of the game, both from 5 yards out. Shough throws touchdown pass. True freshman quarterback Tyler Shough throws a 36-yard touchdown pass to David Davis. Herbert throws pick 6. Kalana Pelu returned Justin Herbert's interception 100 yards for a touchdown. Verdell scores. Verdell rushes for a 5-yard touchdown. Nice touchdown drive by backup quarterback Braxton Burmeister. Burmeister uses his legs. Braxton Burmeister rushed 7 yards for a first down. The first down of the game. Burmeister nearly picked off. Braxton Burmeister's first pass of the game was nearly intercepted by Verone McKinley. 3. Adam Stack doing it. Adam Stack had the opening kickoff, and he punted. Could the Ducks use him as both a kicker and punter this upcoming season? Drive goes nowhere. Herbert is sacked on 3rd down. Obviously, there's no hitting the quarterback in the spring game. Herbert and the offense take the field. Justin Herbert and the starters are on the field for the opening drive. Some key things to look for today. 1. How will backup quarterbacks Braxton Burmeister and Tyler Shough look? One of them will be counted on should Justin Herbert get hurt. 2. Speaking of Justin Herbert, who will be his favorite targets today, and will that be a sign for the fall? In the spring scrimmage 2 weeks ago in Portland, he was finding ways to get the ball into Brendan Schooler's hands. 3. Does Tony Brooks James look like a feature back? Can he take over for Royce Freeman? 4. What will the rest of the running back rotation look like this season? 5. How does the defensive line look? That unit could be dominant this season. Different year, different coach. Oregon has had 3 head coach for the past 3 spring games. In 2016, it was Mark Helfrich. Last year, it was Willie Taggart. This year, it's Mario Cristobal. Ducks football spring game. Oregon's annual spring game is set for 2 p.m. today at Autzen Stadium. Check back here throughout the afternoon for live updates.